Okay, so we're here once again in Mining Simulator 2, and in today's video we're going to be kind of like changing what we said from the previous video and kind of going over instead how to make the new Toyland absolutely perfect from release, and just kind of things that you actually need to change when it comes to actually adding in worlds. So let's get straight into it. So I think really when we actually do come to get this new world, it'll most likely be the exact same as we had to do for the other worlds to unlock it. We'll have to get a certain amount of candy from the candy land, we'll have to get some like candy ores and stuff like that, and then you can just unlock it that way. However, I think one thing does need to change for this, and I know it's something that a lot of people have been asking for, and that is actually having like a rebirth kind of thing on it. So of course, right now in the game, rebirthing isn't really that important in terms of like actually like progressing through the game. Of course, you can get gems and stuff. However, once you've kind of like maxed everything out, gems are fairly like, you know, not really that important anymore. So I think really having rebirthing actually have some sort of need for progression in this game. I think it's going to be an important thing to actually get it back into the game. So honestly, I really do hope that the Toyland actually requires a certain amount of rebirths. Nothing too crazy, but maybe something like 100, 200, maybe like the 350 that you need for the achievement. Something around that kind of mark, just to make rebirthing actually useful, and for those who actually are rebirthing, make it seem like it's actually needed in the game. So yeah, hopefully a rebirth world does get added in. I don't really think it will get added in for this next one, but hopefully it does, but we'll have to wait and see. Now another thing I do expect to see, and hope they actually do add, is another set of challenges. Now I think we saw this in the Atlantis world, but then we didn't exactly see it in the whole like the candy world. So if we do actually jump over to the Atlantis world real quick, and we'll just have a quick look at those challenges that I'm on about. Basically it's the same one that we actually saw from in the thingy area. Can't exactly remember which part it's in. Why am I lagging around? We'll quickly jump down to the City of Gold right now. I think it might be in here, or it was in here, something like, but basically it was like said challenges over here, and I think I had a limited amount of time to complete it basically. Then of course once you got the challenge done, you get like a pretty good pet and stuff like that. So I think overall, I think it'd be a nice thing to get some new sort of like Toyland challenges, you know, just similar to what we've seen before, with like getting like, you know, a certain amount of ores, getting a certain amount of epics and stuff, but having that exclusive pet in there I think it's going to be really nice and a good help for those free to play players. Now of course, another thing that I really do want to see added is some more pet enchants. We haven't really seen any change too much in these pet enchants since they've been added in, and of course it has been a pretty underwhelming system ever since it's got added in. No one's really caring that much about the power ones, and of course no one really cares at all about the size 2 or the colour, because we just hide those pets anyways. So I think really right now we do need to see some sort of different pet enchants get added into the game. And of course there's all sorts of different possibilities, so hopefully we can see something like that in the future, but we'll have to wait and see. And then of course there is one more thing that I really do want to see added back into the game, and it's something we haven't seen for a long time since caves have been gone from the game, and that is those chests. Now chests were basically only found within actual like the cave areas, but caves have been gone out of the game for a very long time because they were so laggy and everything like that, and I don't really think they'll ever get added back in. However, I do think that we should get the chests back within the game. Something where you can get some more currency, something where you can get some like gems and things like that, just something really nice, some boost out of them maybe. But I think overall, one thing that would be actually really nice to see in there is some sort of like secret skin or a secret pet or something like that. Not exactly something that's crazy overpowered or super hard to get, but just something, you know, it's going to be a nice surprise to see it when you actually do get it, because of course you'll just be running up to it expecting to get some coins or getting some gems or some boosts or something like that, and then suddenly you get a secret skin or a secret pet. I think that'd be really nice to see. So adding in the chests back into the game will be very vital to actually making mining more fun, and I think overall it will definitely make it a lot more fun to actually mine overall. So I think adding in those chests once again is going to be an absolutely a big important thing to actually add into the game, and I really do hope they actually add it in. Now we did mention in the previous video as well, where we was like going over everything to expect, that we should actually get some sort of like rebirthing tool and stuff like that. Now I'm just going to elaborate a bit more on that as well. So basically over the whole Halloween event, a lot of like free to play players couldn't really do much mining, especially in the lower parts, considering the clan pack right now isn't exactly that big. I believe you can max it out at around 90 million, which might seem a lot at first, but when you're mining like 500,000 per block, it gets full very quickly and you can't really do much mining overall. So I do think in the next update, we need to see a backpack get added in, but I think we need to see an absolutely massive one get added in. Right now, it's basically going up like every like 6 to 7 million per backpack space, which can equate like once you've like enchanted it and got all like the skins on and stuff, that can probably be like an extra like 20 million on top of it. However, I think the next one needs to be very, very big indeed, something around the like 50 million mark for the base backpack. Then after that, probably like some enchants and stuff can probably get it up to like 200 to 300 million. Plus you'll also have that skin on there as well, the Cosmic Tear, which could add an extra, like it basically doubles your backpack space. So I think being able to have something that's like around the 200 to 300 million mark, once it's fully maxed out and the skin on there, I think that's going to be pretty important for the free-to-play players. So hopefully, just hopefully, we do get a massive backpack within the game. Then of course, continuing on, I do also think we need to see another crate. Again, I say this every time we do these kind of videos, but I think a crate is going to be very important for this game right now. And there's a lot of things you can do with the crate. Of course, since we had the previous one, I think that was like what, the Patriotic crate or the Season 2 one. We've not really had anything since. If we do a quick look at my items right now, yeah, we had the Patriot crate right here, nothing too exciting about it, and the Season 2 crate again, nothing too exciting about it. But I think considering the fact right now there's secrets in the game and ancients in the game, they could definitely add another like a limited one at least, just to add in something else to the game where you can actually get some secret and some ancient skins as well, something that might have some really, really strong and like overpowered stats on there. Maybe of course not having too crazy in terms of like the actual backpack space, because I think 100% right now is quite a lot. So I think really maybe being like going up to like 150% backpack space is probably going to be like the maximum this game ever goes. But I think having some really strong mining power on there, or some like coins multipliers, some like toys multipliers, something like that, I think that'd be really nice to see. So overall, I think another crate definitely needs to get added in, just to make this next update really fun. And another thing as well, I won't dwell on it too long, but hopefully we do get some more achievements as well. I know a lot of people are well over 1,000 hours right now. A lot of people have like kind of like just gotten rid of all of these achievements very quickly and just gone all the way through them. So hopefully we do also see something in terms of that as well. And then one thing I hope to actually see with something similar to the challenges, it's just another way to get boosts, because of course right now in the game it's not really that easy to get boosts. Of course you can get them from the Season 5 pass, which is great because you have to pay for them and all that kind of stuff. But I think really, in terms of like the actual shop and stuff, it does get very hard to get a lot of Omega Lucky boosts and stuff like that. So I think being able to actually get a lot of boost in some other way, maybe some like sort of quest or something like that, could be really good indeed. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and like, you know, what sort of things you want to see added in for this Toyland. I'm very excited to see it, so hopefully you guys are as well. But yeah, those are kind of like the things that I think need to get added in just to make this thing a whole lot better. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.